Oh yeah. We're checking this out right here. Making sure that we're live. It looks like we are live. We got a live chat. Over 3,000 people across the world tuning in right now. Swiss Beatbox, live and direct. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everything in between. Thank you for jumping in. We got some flexing going on. It's all going to happen right here. I hope you guys are having a good day. And, yeah, we're about to go and find out who won the wild cards for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2021 World League. Oh yeah, looks like we're back live once again. First time. Just trying to build anticipation to this moment, all building up. We're coming right now, once again, live and direct. Sorry about that little small technical difficulty. But again, we are here to go and figure out who won the wild cards in the solo division for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2021 World League Edition. That's going to be live in Warsaw, Poland. And I can't lie, I'm so excited for this moment. So excited that we broke a computer for a second and had to go and start this again. Let me go introduce to you our esteemed judging panel as well as the SBX team. I already did it once, but I'm going to do it again because twice is nice. Let's go and get in my good friend, everybody's friend from around the world. Give it up for the one, the only, Paponi.
What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in. Judges, yo. We have 4,000 people watching. That's crazy. It's a big, big day, so we're all excited. Let's see what's going to happen. Show some love and respect. Don't forget about that. We're a family. We love beatbox. Show some love, yo.
Let's get 40,000 people in here. Come on!
Up next, the man behind the sound. If you ever want something mastered, make sure that you go to the best. Make sure that you don't go with the rest because we have the one, the only. Give it up for Mr. Sinjo.
Yo, so happy to be here again. Oh, yeah, cheers, Kenny. Says you. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here again for the second stream. I'm excited to see the results and see everyone in the chat going crazy. Please keep it easy with the hate, guys. Like, we all love beatbox. We're all here to see some amazing beatboxers get through this battle. Not everyone can get through, but yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me, Scotty. Love you, love the judges, love you, Paponi, and love all of the beatbox community.
Absolutely, Mr. Sinjo right there. Sinjo's leaving. Nah, he's back though. And once again, thank you very much, man, for creating the system as well, being a lot of work behind the scenes. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go follow Sinjo as well. Get on his Instagram and all those different good things. Posting some funny memes daily. And then also, you know, good insight to beatbox world. So that's Sinjo. Now we come to our esteemed judging panel. First, I'm going to introduce to you Grand Beatbox Battle Champion, repping King the Dot, just like I am right now. Reppin' NYC Beatbox House. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kenny Urban. Flexing.
Come on, read them and weep.
Flexing.
Thank you. I want to say thank you so much for having me. It is an honor and a pleasure and a humbling experience to watch all of your wild cards. I am inspired, and I also feel shit about myself. So thank you.
I also see that you're joined in the background with how much Krish, Mr. Chris Lee there.
I got my dad back here. He's got to be my parental guidance. I'm not allowed to do this by myself.
Ah, that's nice that he took the time out. I appreciate that he's there, you know, really holding your hand throughout it.
You got it.
I actually
Thanks,
don't think
Krish.
we need to speak into the microphone. I don't know why I'm doing that.
I also see, is that a wild bloomer and a Titus Toe in the background as well?
Oh!
Oh, the boys. Hey now. Everybody's here. They're not even being online. They're actually there in real life to go and watch this together with us. So that's Kenny.
COVID.
That's right. And moving on to the next judge, we're going to go to World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, there's two of them to pick from, but we're going to go, actually, let's see, World Champion from Bulgaria. Any winners? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Let's go with first and foremost, give it up for Technicality.
Hey.
Thank you. Hello.
How are you
Again,
today?
from yesterday.
Yes.
I'm really good. Again, excited. And you need to mention it was really hard work for me because I need to judge 600 wild cards.
Two categories. So a round of applause for Technicality for judging twice.
Yes, thank you.
Respect, Joe.
Putting in that double work, double shift. She was here yesterday with us when we revealed the Loop Station winners of the wild cards, and she's here as well with us to go and find out who the solo winners are. So thank you very much, Technicality, once again.
Thank you.
We'll go over to the other side of Bulgaria, right beside you in the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your Grand Beatbox Battle Champion, as well as Champion of the World. Give it up for Skiller.
Hey!
My pleasure to be here. I just want to say, guys, you made me really happy with all of these crazy videos, but at the same time, you made my life really hard because, whoa. This was very difficult. Probably the hardest competition that I ever judged. So yeah, let's see what's going on.
Man, I can't. All the work that the judges have done, you guys have done an immense job and a huge undertaking to go and figure out how to rank this. So I do not envy your spot. You guys have a lot of work that you had to do. But once again, Skiller is right here with us. Up next, from France, Ish. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one, the own, Mr. Kim.
Motherfucker.
Ciao, Simo.
How you doing, my dogs?
Yeah, very, very, very good, man. That was huge to do this. I'm really, really happy, and I can't wait to know the result. I'm like a kid right now, because I know only my own opinion. So I can't wait. Really.
I'm excited to go and find out too. Everybody's excited. We're over 5,000. We're almost at 6,000 people watching live with us right now. So obviously there's a lot of interest in who's going to be finding out who is winning these wild cards. And you did a hard job. So thank you, my dogs, Mr. Kim.
Send some avocado in the chat for the shadows.
Shadows. Come on. We are not right now joined by the last judge, who is 3-time UK champ, also as well as Grand Beatbox Battle Champion, Mr. Ball Z. He is running about, I believe, somewhere in the UK, and he is going to be trying to get to his computer as soon as he can. But Ballsy will be with us hopefully sooner than later, because he also had his judging put into this, obviously, and did a lot of hard work. So I hope to see him here, because we'll see what he's doing. So hang about, mate. We'll try to get him in there. And also, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a wild Stick Tom has appeared. How you doing, Stick Tom?
How you going, mate? It's good to be here.
Oh, man.
Good to be here.
Man. I feel like
you haven't met me before,
underneath your chin there, you look like you've lost a lot of weight there, Stick Tom. You know, you're pretty skinny.
Oh, cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. I've been working hard. Hardly working hard. Yeah, mate.
Are you excited to go and find out the results there, Stick Tom?
Oh, totally, mate. I mean, Sinjo, he hasn't said anything to me. He's been pretty good with keeping it quiet, so it's going to be a good time.
Hey, are you that guy that did a TED Talk talking about some shit?
Ah, no, mate, that was my clone.
Oh.
Yeah,
well, from down under to over in Germany, we have Stick Tom as well.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, it's good to have you. But everybody's been waiting, and now we're over 6,000 people. We're almost at 6,500. The numbers just keep going up because of the interest in this, and everybody's excited to go and find out who will be joining the stage at the Grand Beatbox Battle World League 2021 edition right in Warsaw, Poland. I'm excited. Everybody here is excited. And in the chat, it seems like they're going out of control. They're excited. A lot of avocados being put around, and we're ready to get this going. So what's going to happen today is we're going to be watching. We're going to be watching, I believe, 20 through 8, if I'm correct on that there, Sinjo?
Yes, you are correct.
We're going to be watching 20 through 8 first to see who's ranked 20 through 8 in the wild cards, and then we'll be finding out who is getting the top 7, which would make them wild card winners, and going to be seeing them in Poland. So, once again, we'll be watching 20 through 8 live together, reacting to it, seeing it, and we'll be talking to the judges about their decision, as well as 7 through 1 to see who's taking that number 1 spot. I'm excited because some of these wild cards really blew my mind, especially, and I can't wait to go and see how the judges judge this because they had a tough job. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, right here live, about to go and watch all the wild cards and the wild card winners. But we're going to hand this over to Sinjo and Paponi. First off, we're going to go with Sinjo to explain very briefly, because the description's there. Everybody can go and read it, but very briefly, how the judges were judging things. Sinjo, can you go and explain that for me, brother?
I just want to jump in first, and I just got an update from Ball Z. His apartment is flooding right now. So they've got someone there to fix it. He's going to try and join us as soon as possible, but sounds like some serious emergency stuff going on. So sorry about that.
It's not even raining in London.
He lives in Switzerland now, I heard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Does it rain in Switzerland?
No, it's really nice weather. The sun is shining, everybody.
I
He lives 45 minutes from me.
He's a liar.
If it was raining, I don't think they'd have someone there to fix it. I'm guessing a faucet broke or something like that, and they've got like a pipe leaking into the apartment.
They don't have pipes in Switzerland.
That's true. Anyway, I wanted to give that quick update. Let me just break down the judging criteria for you guys. I explained it yesterday. It's basically taking what we did at Kickback Battle, where we expanded on all these different categories, and we've kind of compressed them back into the original 4, which was technicality, musicality, showmanship, and originality. But what we've done is kind of define each of those more in depth. So I'm just going to break down kind of the subcategories of each major category of judging. So for technicality, which was 20 out of 20 points, we have sound design, consistency, cleanliness, complexity of beats, and technical vocal techniques and sound combinations. So for that last one, if you're having a unique singing voice or you're using some unique vocal techniques, that would count as technicality. Then for musicality, which is also 20 points, we've got correct pitch and tone if you're in key, composition, structure, use of dynamics throughout the routine, groove and rhythm is also in musicality, complex time signatures, and timing and tempo if you're in time or not. Then for showmanship, which is also 20 points, does the artist display confidence and character during their performance? Obviously, because we're doing a video competition, you can't show your showmanship on stage, but it's more about how you paint the picture of your musical performance. Does the visuals connect with the viewer in terms of the music? And then the last category, which is out of 40 points, is originality. So how well the artist combines all of the above criteria to create an original musical piece. Are the sounds, the musical structure, composition, groove, etc. original? Also, how entertaining and well executed is the originality? There is such a thing as bad originality, so that comes to factor in as well. Is the originality enjoyable and entertaining? And original sounds or techniques. So if you're using your own original sounds that you've created, or if you're taking someone else's sounds and using them in an original way that's never been done before. There is also a bit of room for the judges to tweak the results for their taste in case there's something that doesn't quite fit directly into a specific category. They have a bit of freedom to shift the rankings. It's all about getting a top 30 ranking from the judges in the end. We then convert those into points. So the judges' points don't actually affect the overall rankings. It's just the rankings that matter. So the first place gets 30 points, second place gets 29 points, and so on. Once we have all 5 judges top 30, we then convert them to those points, add the points together, and that's how we get the final ranking. Sometimes, though, with those points, you do end up getting ties. In that case, each judge, you look at each judge's results, whoever ranked higher in their judge results gets the vote for that. So if it's a tie between 2 judges, between 2 positions, then let's say 3 judges had one person beatboxer A higher and 2 judges had beatboxer B higher, beatboxer A would win in that scenario. So yeah, that's basically a quick breakdown of the judging criteria for the wildcards.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sinjo, and I hope that people understand, once again, there's a bunch of technicality behind the judging, and it's not an easy process. So you have to go and really think about when these results come out, that a lot of work was done by not only the judges, but the people making sure that the scores all matched up. So thank you very much for putting in the work and putting in the system there, Sinjo. We're heading over to... We're heading over to Paponi with a quick announcement before we go and get into these results. So Paponi, floor is yours, my friend.
Quick announcement. I'll try to do it in 2 minutes. I just want to say, first of all, thank you very, very much for everyone that handed in a wild card. It was in total more than 400 that we received. I think 435. That's incredible. We never got so many wild cards. Also thinking that we already have 17 participants that are qualified. This is absolutely insane. So I'm really happy that we're having this time right now where we have GBB coming back this year. We still have tickets available, so go save one. We want to really make the best, biggest beatbox party we've ever done in our history. It should be a beautiful one. Thank you everybody that is joining in the chat today. We have 7,300 people already here with us. Jeez. You know, I'm gonna mention this only once, but if you love what we do, if you love beatbox, if you love this competition, then please feel free to become a YouTube member. If you decide to do so, you know, then stay a YouTube member. It really means a lot. Or you can also donate. I saw Gneben before that said chess is a sport. And, you know, shout out to that, man. Thank you for your donation. Feel free to help us out and support us. Become a member. It really means a lot to us. We're trying to hit the goal of 200 today. We're at 148 currently, so the closer we can come to that, the better and more amazing it is for us. So please feel free, if you want to become a member, it's just $1 per month, or you can also be a legacy member. Join us, show some love, or send us a donation. I would really appreciate it. The other thing that I wanted to mention, and that's really, really important, we had a few things that were happening during the entire wildcard contest with our rules. And we said like, hey, you need to be in time. If you're not in time, you will be disqualified, and so on and so on. And there was also an issue with a few audios that we had with the sound. We had some rules there as well. But I want you to know one thing. We want to obviously stay flexible. We're family, and we love beatbox. So we just let this go. And in the future, though, we want you to know that we're becoming more strict. And this is something that we're going to do. So it will come hard to hard sooner or later that you have to face it. And by the way, I see there's members that are coming in. Thank you so much for receiving my message so well. Thank you for becoming a member, everybody. It means a lot. But when we said that we're going to stay flexible and we want to make things easy, there is also one thing that I want to point out that is really important. It's about Elise. And he was actually originally qualified for the solo category, and then he dropped out originally, but then on our GBB20 edition back in December that we were planning, we re-invited him together with Decoy. And since we're going to stay more flexible, we want to make it easy. So Elise is withdrawn from the wildcard competition and is qualified for this upcoming GBB. And the same is going with Lightship. So Mark Martin and Caleb Mulady, you're also qualified for the GBB in the tag team category. So we love beatbox. We want to keep it fair. So please, everyone, understand it that we mean good here. But in the future, we're going to be really strict with our systems, and then there will be no more excuses. But we obviously love you, you know, and it's been a pandemic and it's been a really hard time. So we decided, let's do it like this. We haven't met each other in such a long time. We want to make the best and greatest possible experience, and we want to be fair. And therefore, Elise and Lightship are requalified again, and all the people that were too long in the time or had issues with the audio, we know everything is good. But in the future, please, you have to read the rules. Just go in, read the rules, and follow that. Be in the time, make sure you follow with everything up with the sound, and everything will be good. And one more time before I pass the word on back, I want to say this. Maybe, you know, I might mention it one more time, but I'm seeing a lot of memberships are coming in. If you decide to become a member, please also stay a member, because we're really interested in building a community. This means really a lot for us. I mean, we're building a community anyways, but with you members, we have some things in the pipeline that are coming up. There's perks and special live streams that we're going to do. So please, now that we have 7,800 people in here, help us out. Please help us out. Become a member. Help us to reach the goal of 200 members. We're at 159 right now. Hey, what's going to happen if we get 200? Maybe I drop a freestyle, or I'm always getting backed by my brother Kenny Urban. He maybe Kenny Urban will drop a freestyle for all of you if we are making it to 200 members today.
Let's
so
get
please,
to 500 members today. It costs $1, guys. You don't have $1 to support the biggest thing you love in this life? Give them $1. Wow. They can barely afford rent.
Much love. So thank you everybody that becomes a member. I see there's also some donations that are coming in here from Michael and Thomas from Baltic Coast. Thank you guys so much.
You guys are awesome.
Feel free to donate. Feel free to become a member. We need your help in order to operate and do events like this. So everything that comes in right now is an extreme big help for us. So with your contribution, we can run our business smoother and better. And therefore, thank you very much. And congratulations to Elise and Lightship. And we hope to see you in Poland. Now back. Let's find out the winners are, y'all.
Yeah, that's Capone once again, and it makes me very happy to hear that my Canadian, my nephew's gonna be there again. I can't wait to go and see him on that stage, mashing it up, as well as Lightship. Big shout out, North American coming from Poland. Let's go.
Thanks for all the memberships, everybody. Really, thank you so much. You make my day such a good one. Keep it coming. Let's try and hit 200.
Hey, I'm seeing them roll in.
I just want to expand on that a little bit. So as Papuni said, Elisi is back in the competition. So is Lightship, which is awesome. Just so you know, that means that Elisi's wild card is withdrawn from this competition. So all of the judges are aware of this and their ranks are reflecting that. So if you don't see his name in the ranks, it wasn't because he wasn't ranked high. It's just he's withdrawn the video from this wild card competition.
Maybe one more thing. Beatbox is love, right? We're here to be a family and a culture that brings a lot of people together. So whatever is going to happen today, please give a big ups to everybody that made it to the top 20 and to the top 7. Maybe if your favorite is not in the top 7, you know, still show some love and respect, because everybody could have been in this competition. We can only choose 7, so forgive us for that. But let's try to be peaceful and spread greater and good energy, which obviously then will help us much more. And again, thank you for all the memberships that are coming in. Keep it coming, homies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And please, if you become a member, also stay one. All right, that's it now. Let's go and start watch the videos. What do you say, Scott?
Yo.
Aight, let's get it going. It seems like we have a wild Ball Z in the room. I might be wrong on that. We have to go and see if he's here.
Thanks.
Hang about, love. Hang about.
Darling. Hang about.
How you doing?
Good timing.
I can hear you. Yes, sir.
Happy days. Nice to hear your voice, Mr. Scott Jackson, the host of the most.
Is that the real Patty?
It's really me, Kenny. I miss you.
Miss you too, man.
Guys, my kitchen flooded. So sorry about that.
You're swimming
Happens
into
to me
your
every
computer.
week, dude.
Look at these beautiful faces.
Look at that. Ballsy coming out of nowhere, but he's here with us right now. So once again, I've introduced you, but I'll introduce you again. We have the Grand Beatbox Battle Champion, three-time UK champion. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Ballsy.
By the way, we reached 212 members now, so we need to set the new goal up to
500.
If we can make 300 today, then thanks to Ball Z for joining as well. But Kenny, you have to drop a 10-second freestyle now. Do it for the 200 members.
Are you
my brother
rapping or
back me up? Beatboxing. Back me up, bro.
I just wanted me to rap.
I got bars.
Like
drop us a 10-second beatbox and then a 10-second freestyle, please.
That's once we get 500.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Let's do it. I'm seeing it's coming in. Memberships are coming in. People are donating. People are excited. We're over 8,500 right now.
Thanks for all the donations, everyone.
We're gonna get this thing going.
We have no time to shout out everyone, but thank you everybody for the respect and love. And I hope we can give you as much as possible back at you. Now, Kenny, 10 seconds. Let's go.
No pressure. No pressure. Drink water.
It's 9 in the morning.
I haven't even dropped a beat all day.
Back me up, bro. Back me up. Perfect. Thank you, members.
We got some echo. We got some echo going on with the audio. I'm seeing in the chat. I don't know what's going on.
Ballsy, can you mute yourself on Zoom? I think if it's that.
Yeah, let me check.
It's already done, I think. So it's
okay,
sorted.
cool.
Yeah.
And everybody, before we start, if while we are watching, please feel free to continue to become a member. It's I'm gonna get a drink after this stream. So thank you very much, everybody. Okay, Scott, let's do it. Let's go.
After the stream, why not during? We'll see you in a second. Cody's gonna go and mix himself up a little something. All right. Enough messing about. We have our judges, we have Paponi, we have Sinjo, and we have a crowd. Let's go. Hopefully we'll get to that 500 membership level like Kenny was saying. Let's go and get that because we can get that real quick with y'all there.
1,000.
Keep on putting it up. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're about to go and find out who has taken spots 20 through 8 wildcard competition of the Grand Beatbox Battle 2021 World League Edition. Let's watch together and right here, let's get this thing going. Heidfeld, you already know what's going on here. It's up to you, and I'm gonna go and wait for you to go and start this off. So let's get this thing going. Are you guys ready?
Wait, what are we doing?
In Zoom.
So what you're watching right now is yesterday we had the loop station and we have BizKid in fifth. And what we're going to be doing is changing that video and putting it to the solos just because we wanted to go and tease you even more. We're making sure that we ramp up this thing right now. As we go and switch the video, I'm excited and we're going to do it 2 times starting. So Patty,
let's go.
You get yourself a plumber figured out there.
Oh, just about, mate. I don't even think he was a plumber, but he saved the day, that's for sure.
Just some dude outside, you know?
Yeah, just.
For a third time, because we want to go and just keep ramping this thing up, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. All you have to go and know is the internet sometimes makes mistakes, and there's sometimes little problems that happen. This is what happened when you have so many countries in the same call, people doing these things all over the internet. So please be patient with us. Thank you very much for being patient, and we're gonna go and jump directly into it. Once again, we have a bunch of people right here with us live. I'm seeing that we're getting it started up again, so let's do this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by Paponi, Sinjo, Kenny Urban, Kim, we got Pensionkata, Skiller, we got Patty, aka Mr. Ballsy, and last but not least, I do believe somewhere here, where are we missing somebody? We're missing somebody. I thought we were missing somebody. Oh yeah, we got myself. So anyways, we're gonna get this thing going, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being so patient. Right here, now we're gonna start the video for the top 20 through 8, finding out who is gonna be winning these wild cards in the first 7 places, but 20 through 8, we're gonna get this thing going. So ladies and gentlemen, right here live and direct, let's do this thing, Hydefield. Bow. I can see it, brother.
Ranked at number 20.
Ranked at 20, we got Zipfire. Reppin' Chile.
Where did we see this? Is there a video of this?
Kenny, can you mute yourself?
Whoa.
Up next, products from France. Yes.
Stay on the BPM, keep up the tempo. Stay on the BPM, keep up the tempo. Sting on the. Believe in yourself, express your style. Stay on the mix.
Up next, Canadian champ.
Last question. You don't wanna. My lesson. Way too long up. Talking to you, but taking a break. What I want when and I want you. Bad news. Wanna is gonna lose. I'm the your fuse. Just add some friction. Stranger. Stranger. Break it down back. Yeah. Aftershock. Yeah. Yeah. Ready for that? Are you paying attention? Just add some friction.
Wow. Sick. Whoa.
On your map, I used to watching it. Little say pop this sound, this post through. Pardon to pop time, I'm as a thief, and as I speak, stole away all the good years that I keep.
Oh my god. Absolutely nuts.
Celebrate and dance, come on.
Oh, baby, this time is a fucking thief.
Ooh la la. Next, back, Max.
I'm not coming to play, but to demonstrate with the rhythm. Let's go! I'm not coming to play, slow down with the melody. Yo, Alain, I am the son of the new school. Nothing else matters.
Sick.
Ooh, next up, one half match wins. Give it up, Pat.
I wake up in the morning and the big box. Looking for new songs and just horning claps. Roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. Roll this in the claps.
Then tell me how you want to rock the stage, man. Sometimes it's just to feel some kind of rage, man. We don't have a crowd, now it's not fun. Not fun. But probably the planet needs this push now. Just pay attention, power from the pump mouth. All people upon the black cloud, black cloud, black cloud.
Whoa.
Don't tell me how you want to rock the stage, man. Sometimes it's just to feel some kind of range, man. All people under black cloud right now. Black cloud.
Do your homework. Make your own work. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Your homework. Make your own work. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Do your homework. Make your own work. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Down, down.
Next up.
Ring is back.
So sick.
Big up.
Are you ready? ready, get to the other side. Best boy in the club, get your pedal ass. Yeah, I'm not the only one, but my flow's original. Ready to be doing lady at the gas. Could you pop a bit up, hit it at the night. Put it up and I leave you gratified. So listen well, cause it's basically the order I get it right. This is about to be papers, genocide. This is about to be papers, genocide. This is about to be. It's about to be whistle genocide. Whistle genocide. Okay.
Up next, coming in 10th, Canadian brother, Jack.
Might be over, but don't, but feel it. Might be over, but don't, but feel it. Feel it. Feel it. It might be over, but don't feel it. Might be over, but don't feel it. My body, feel it. Something about it might be over, but feel it. Might be over, but feel it. Feel it still.
We got
Throw the empty clones to the dogs. Throw them to the dogs, yo.
Wow.
It was all about only you and me, only two of us, maybe three. It was all about only you and me, only two of us, maybe three. Maybe three. Some it was a problem, volume, Q and P, volume.
Oh my God.
It was all about volume, pure and P, volume, pure plus, baby, pre, in the all about only pure and me, in the it was all about.
Whoa.
Hey.
That was 20 through 8.
Yo, I want to say,
Damn, dude.
Whoever mixed Improver, that was a really good job. I was really impressed with the sound on that one. So I had to get it.
Dude,
there.
he doesn't need mixing, bro.
It was inky. It was inky.
Man.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this competition is so tough, so close, so many people, and it's out of all these people to go and come in the top 20 is such an accomplishment. So congratulations to everybody who made the top 20. And
what if we just let the top 15 in? Call it a day.
Yeah. You wanna cover the budget on that for the event, bro?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Just do it.
Dude, I got it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to go and waste time. We're going to jump directly into the top 7. These next 7 wildcards are the winners. And once again, not even the judges know. Nobody knows who the winners are. We have, well, actually, obviously the people that calculated the points, but most people don't. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to find out who took the top 7 spots and who came in that number 1 spot. Let's get this thing going. Congratulations to everybody who made it into the top 20, but let's go and find this thing out. Are you ready? Let's go.
Oh, shit.
In 7.
Okay.
It was really close, guys.
New school, old school, no school. Alem is back. I am the father of the new school. Yeah, I am the father of the new school.
Oh. Crazy technique.
I am the father of the new school.
Hey!
Shout out to Japan.
Next up, Shogo.
I'm gonna make your mind. You can't escape, no escape, so make up your mind.
Whoever's making the noise, can you mute your mic, please?
Make your mind. Come and make you I'm gonna come and make you mama. I'm gonna come and make you mine.
Jeez. Up next.
The underdogs.
Really to go and get in.
Underdog.
The haters should be running. I'm catching all the spotlight. And I can do it all night. The underdogs. The haters should be running. Catching all the spotlight. And I can do it all night. And I can do it all night. All night. It's about to get weird. Some days feel like misery. Some days it feels so pointless. Some days feel like it ain't for me. Some days feel like nothing. Feels like nothing.
Hardcore.
Feels like nothing. Feels like nothing. Feels like nothing. Feels like nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
Respect, y'all.
Ladies over there, give it up for
The finish line. Standing strong. Still alive.
Is he in the background?
He's in the background. Can you show him?
Have come so far.
Wave into the camera, y'all.
Chasing the light as it twinkles from afar.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
But there may not be enough to find out where will I be enough? To make us who we are. It's what make us who we are. Make us who we make us who we make us who we are. All that I am. All thanks to you. Someday I'll be somebody. Someday I'll be.
Oh.
Jeez.
Respect, Gene, man. Much love to you.
Coming in second, Alex.
Hey, get up, boss. Second one. Oh yeah. So sick.
Yo. Good to see you again. Do you remember the Detroit?
This.
You're shaking hands with danger.
Noise in the place.
Yeah, I'm destroying my wildcard. I come back.
Wow.
I am the brother of the father of the new school.
Great wildcard.
And in the #1 spot.
Oh la 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 la. French. Wow. Congrats, guys.
To find my way.
Pretty French, guys. Respect, respect.
I need a brain to find my claim. I need a break to find my way. I've been thinking about falling. I hope I'll find my way at GBB. Thank you very much, guys.
River with the
Hey.
number.
That's the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Oh my god!
Respect to everybody in the top 20.
Jeez, ladies and gentlemen, right here with 14,000 viewers, everybody sitting at home, wilding out. River takes first spot. We just watched 7 through #1 as well as 20 through 8. Congratulations to everybody that won a wild card, everybody that participated, everybody put a wild card in. And that was such a tough call for judges, Rangers. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Come on. Jeez. Where do we start? What a crazy list.
We start with telling Kenny to mute himself when he's talking to other people in the background. That's where we start.
I'm so sorry.
We can start there.
Hey, easy with the swearing, guys. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Grand Beatbox Battle World League 2021 is about to be a smash hit. Smash hit.
That was insane. I want to say something because I helped tally up the points. Some of those were so close. There were positions that were tied, like Alexinho and Jean tied for second, for example. There was tied for 10th as well. I have to go through the list, but the points was in the top 10 range. The points were so close, guys. So it was a tough battle, really.
Yeah, I can see. I just got updated and got the judges' scorecards here, so I can actually see. And the one thing that was not disputed was River coming first. So big ups to River. That piece was amazing. And I can see some discrepancies throughout it, though. There's definitely some discrepancies between judges, and that's why we had such an esteemed judging panel and diverse judging panel to go and pick these winners of these cards. So I want to go and get into it with the judges for a little while, just to go and discuss some opinions and things that have come out of this. Let's start off with let's go with Skiller first, because I see him looking, and gonna go and ask right off the bat, how was it for you to judge so many wild cards? The overall, just explain some of your decisions, and if you could just kind of just go through the process, because you had a huge undertaking with so many wild cards, and which ones stood out to you? Which ones really stood out to you?
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, this was really probably the hardest competition I judged. And you know, I judged more than 200 or 300, even more battles in my judging experience career, and this was really the hardest thing. And at the same time, I said in the beginning of this live stream, I was so happy because I didn't watch just 435 videos. I watched them, most of them I watched them 20 times, you know, so I've watched probably 2,000 times those videos. And that's lovely. That made me happy. Even the beatboxers who didn't make it in the top 30, I can hear the emotion, I can hear the different ideas, I can hear so much potential, so much talent. That made me really happy. But at the same time, it made my life really hard because, yo, Paddy, please mute yourself, bro.
Sorry, bro.
And man, this was crazy. The level was insane. My top 7 is a little bit different from what we saw. I have to say that we should pay much respect to all of the beatboxers who made it, and I can say that even the competition for top 50 was so close. Not top 30, not top 20, not top 7, not top 10, not top 3. Top 50 was so close. You know, 1 point or it was tie. The level was insane, and I'm really happy that our beatbox community proved that we can adapt in these hard times that we had in the last years, you know, because we didn't have events. It was very difficult. Yes, we have the great opportunity to make online events, but the level exploded. Like, I can see some beatboxers like Max. This guy improved so much for 1 year, you know, it's insane. His level is crazy. You see his top level right now. And I cannot wait to hear him on the GBB scene. I have to pay much respect to Dan. For me, he did crazy hit because even right now I have this melody in my head. You know, I will miss somebody, but these beatboxers, they made hits, not just nice wild cards and good beats. You know, they made hits and great compositions. And big up to Swiss Beatbox, and especially my bro Sinju. I think the new judging system helps to be able to describe the talents much better while judging, and that's really nice. Because, for example, what we heard right now from Gene, I mean, Gene, that was lovely. That was lovely. Yes, many people, you say this is 100% musicality, but in the new judging criteria, this is also 100% technicality as well. You know how he switched so fast. This is crazy. All of the beatboxers did great. I mean, of course, congrats to River. Alexinho also did really nice. Gene, I said, amazing. Stitch, wow, that was unbelievable. Crazy stuff. Shogo, of course, his composition was perfect. You know, no mistakes. I mean, the only thing was that it was longer with few seconds. I mean, perfect. You know, in this situation, it's almost impossible job to choose not top 7, but it's impossible to choose top 30. You know, I can say you some crazy names that were just about to be in top 30, and that's crazy. If I see these names, I say easy, these are top world beatboxers. I mean, the level for this GBB is crazy, and it's one thing is clear: the next GBB will be the best beatbox event ever. This is 100% true. So guys, I want to say last but not least, maximum respect for everybody who did crazy videos, the wild cards. Thank you for making us happy. we heard so many crazy talents, so much emotion, so much beautiful things. We saw that the beatbox community energy is so strong, and I cannot wait to hear how beatboxing will improve in the next years. Man, this is gonna explode for sure. Big up.
Wise words from our judge and world champ, Mr. Skiller. And I know that you got to run, but if you do, I just giving it out there that you have time. If you can stay with us, we'd love to.
I can stay for a few more minutes. Yes. I'm still shocked, man. I have to recover. I need one week to recover after this. Wow. Yeah, Kim said it's really good. I feel like a kid just before Christmas. I mean,
unboxing the results.
Crazy. And you also huge responsibility, man. I totally understand that many people will say, yes, we had different ideas, we wanted different names in the top 7. Yes, probably most of the judges here, they have different idea what's the top 7, but that's the beautiful thing. I mean, we have much better judging criteria right now. We count the points, so I think we have fair results. And one more time, I want to say big respect for everybody who did videos. I mean, the level was insane. Thank you, guys. You're making the beatbox community and the beatboxing crazy. It will explode even more. And I cannot wait to hear what's going on the stage of GBB 2021. It's crazy.
100%. Skiller said it. It will be the craziest beatbox event of all time so far. Next up, we're going to go and head over to Hang About That Love. We're going to go and get Ballsy on here. Patty, can I go through? How you doing there, love?
How you doing, darling? You all right?
Yeah, it's good to go and see you. And I know that you had a tough job as well, man. You had to go and watch so many wild cards. Could you just kind of go through the process, somebody that stood out to you really, and just the overall feelings of watching the actual results here?
Yeah, man. It was, for a start, the hardest battle I've ever had to judge. And that's not just because there was 450 almost videos to watch. The level was just insanely high, and yeah, Skiller said it all there. Basically, it wasn't even the top 20. Like, we couldn't get a top 50, like a clear thing. There was literally points that were like 0.5 or 1 point or something, like separating two amazing beatboxers. So it was just so hard to judge. I think the process for me, like in terms of how I approached it, at the end of the day, I think if you're judging around 450 beatbox videos within a couple of days, the thing you can do to give yourself the biggest chance is try and make an original routine, which we saw with River and Stitch and these guys. They did some crazy stuff that I've never really heard anyone do before. So that's one reason why they marked really high on my scorecard. And like I say, man, the level was just so high that it literally came down to little things like this. Like, somebody's snare was a little bit cleaner than somebody else's snare, like by literally 5-10%, or they were a little bit more projection, so they maybe got a few more points. There was a lot of people where they were doing some crazy sounds, but like the drums may let them down or something like that, and then vice versa. There was people that had incredible power, incredible projection, really cool, unique routines, but like the actual technique of the melodies and things like that wasn't as good as others. So it was just a whole mishmash of trying to figure out who deserves to go where because of one little thing they did better than somebody else, but that person did that better than that. It was a tough job, man. Let me tell you that. I think I can speak for all the judges saying that was a very hard thing to judge, for sure.
100%. And I can see too that I was going to say it to Skiller, but you guys both had the top 7 with one differential. He had Den in his top 7, you had Passion in your top 7, and the points, I can see the points as you're saying, they're just so close in all of them. And when you add up all the judges together, the differentials are so minuscule, and ties coming up and having to figure out on it. So it's super crazy to go and see that.
Yeah, for sure. I do want to shout out to Pash. He made my top 7 because his sounds were he's just one of the most original beatboxers out there. And in terms of power, projection, and articulation, he was incredible for me. So yeah, shout out to Pash not making the top 7, and also Den was incredible as well. He was
big up to them, guys.
Big up to Den for
Crazy.
sure.
He made hit 100%.
Yeah, it was an incredible piece of music, that's for sure. It was crazy. Like I say, it was little tiny things that because it was so close and it was so tight and everybody was on a world level, literally a snare can be the difference. Like somebody's snare is compared to, and then like it's the tiniest things, and we had to take in everything into consideration. Like we have these 4 criteria to judge, and obviously originality was. Shout out to Sinjo for creating these amazing judging sheets. Originality was you got the most points for, which I totally agree with. So that's where a lot of people scored high and ended up getting through to the top 20, whereas a lot of people would literally almost max out the points on technicality, musicality, showmanship, but then on originality they'd lose a couple of points, and that would literally be the defining factor. Like it was tough, man. It was a tough battle to judge.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the sentiment throughout this, of all the judges having such a hard road to go through. And honestly, man, you guys crushed it. So 100%, you guys, a lot of respect to all the judges here to go and make these decisions. Yes, I'm going to stop for a second.
Very, very quick. No, but since we have the judge discussion, I want to, and I really don't want to interrupt, but just hearing what you're saying is because I judged wildcards for 10 years, and this job is crazy. I know how many hours it takes, and it will be always a challenge for us in the future how we can make that system better. So I'm obviously very excited to see how we're going to develop that. I'm pretty sure we can make the process more efficient, but what you did is a record. You should be proud of that. And I'm not quite sure if we're going to have such a record again, depending on our procedures. But I want to say to go in and watch 434 wildcards is that's such a crazy job. I mean, to have like 1 week and then Pechinkata doing 2 categories, so she watched 661. I want to say this, please, everybody in the live chat understand this. Much love and much respect to the judges to go in and listen to everyone, to judge everyone, to everyone's performance, and really go in and feel how people were beatboxing. And like Ball Z says, listening to the details of all the snares and the timing to really then find out what is the difference, because everybody is already on such a high level. So I feel like you deserve a lot of respect for paying that close attention. You need to have a very well-trained ear, a huge passion for beatboxing, a lot of time, but also you need to have a lot of focus with your concentration. And I believe this is something that should not get underestimated. I want to let you know, I will invite you judges for a drink. That goes on me next time we meet. Thank you so much for this hard work. This is a job. It's unpayable, basically. You work so hard and so many hours, and you don't have to do that, So it all comes for the passion of beatboxing. So everybody in the live chat, if you have to understand what happened here, actually, please show some love, show some real respect to the judges for all the hard work that they're putting in. It means a lot, and in the name of Swiss Beatbox, we want to tell you thank you so much for your contribution.
Yeah,
it's a pleasure.
Well said.
And can I say one more thing, because I'm gonna leave in a few minutes? Pepuni said we're gonna try to improve the system, and I can say, literally from my experience, that you guys already did in this edition of the wildcard competition. Big up to Sinju and for the whole SBX team for making every year improvements. This is really, the level is going higher, not only with the beatboxers, but
step
with
by
the
step,
organization, with the social networks, with everything. So much respect for all of you guys. You did crazy job. And yeah, see you at GBB. And I will not forget the thing about the drinks.
Yeah, Peponi.
And we're getting better really every single year. We wish we could just snap our fingers and have the perfect system, but beatboxing is also magic, right? The skiller usually says. And it's changing and it takes time, so we adapt every single year. It's also a lot of work. It's like throwing in a lot of many hours of like changing things and come to the point. But what I can just promise is in the future we're getting better, and we will come always closer to a point of perfect. I believe perfect doesn't exist, but we're here for you. We love beatbox. We care about the artists. We care about judges. We care about our fans. We want to make the experience better every single year. Therefore, thank you again one more time. Back to you, Scott.
No problem. Skiller, are you signing out? You got to run?
You still got half an hour, technically.
Yes. I have a few more minutes.
Okay, well, preemptively before you do, Skiller, much love to you, brother, and thank you for jumping on. If you have to leave, do your thing, brother. And everybody, make sure you go on to his YouTube channel. He's putting out a bunch of tutorials, and make sure you support Skiller. Skiller's killing it right now, so big ups to Skiller. Bam, bam, bam. Hearing from our next judge, we just heard from Ballsy and Skiller. We're going to head over to Kim, because I see Kim once again with one person different-ish in your top 7. That's 3 judges in a row that had the top 7 very similar with some placing difference, but you had one person that was in your top 7 that didn't end up there. So could you explain the process? Because you had, again, so many, like Paponi said, so many different wild cards to watch and so much work to put into it. So could you kind of explain the process that you went through and things you wanted to go and say about it generally?
Yeah. So I made a big selection, and I got between 40 and 50 beatboxer that I think should be able to be in the top 30 at the end. When I see the top 20, I miss only 4 guys, and if I see the top 7, I miss only 1 guy. I got six guys same at the top 7. So yeah, I will say which guy. It's Shogo. Shogo for me was close, but not in the top 7. And I was putting Footbox instead of Shogo. It's personal taste. Yabai, I love Shogo. I love Japan, so everything fine. But for me, yeah, I miss only Footbox G in the top 7. And yeah, I want to make a big shout out to Den. Yeah, I'm happy for him. He's the number 10. He was really close to the top 7. He was really impressed me. So a big shout out to Den. As well, yeah, HS. I put it in higher, not top 7, but higher in the ranking than the 17. I really love the HS wildcard. Really love musically. That was in my taste, and yeah, I really liked him. And as well, yeah, like in the top 20, I was putting Epos, Shazam as well. I really enjoyed him. Base Ventura, yes, for example. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the final result. Is kind of what I was thinking, and I think yeah, it means everybody really deserve to be qualified. I didn't speak about Stitch too. I think the biggest surprise of the I was close to say the event, because the wildcard Stitch, yeah, it was unbelievable. Yeah, one of my favorites. It was my third ranking. So yeah, his sound, the way he was using his basic, because it's not so, it's technical, but not in the way everybody wants to see it. And his way to use his basics was crazy. And yeah, really big up to him. I can speak 10 minutes or 1 hour for. So yes, I see Pepuni.
Yeah, I want to say something for the 8th place, the 9th place, and the 10th place. If I'm correct, that's Improver, Footbox G, and Den.
Yes.
You know, if somebody drops out of the competition or cannot come, you will receive a free GBB ticket. So you should come to GBB, and somebody cannot go, you are the next ones in line to then go on stage and perform. So you will receive your GBB ticket for sure. Plan to come to the event. If I were you, I would even plan to prepare for the battle, because we will have 25 participants right now. And then we will see, you know, if somebody cannot come for whatever reason, then if you are there, you will take that place, you know, whoever is the next one that will in line, you know. So it's going to be the 8th place, Improver first, then Footbox G, and then Den. So your chances are still here, you know. So keep your heads up, and congratulations on the great wildcards. I completely agree with everything that Kim just said.
I want to add to that. It's nearly every year, almost every year, someone has dropped out. So there's a very high chance that, like, if someone can't catch a plane, someone can't get a visa. There's a lot of reasons why someone might not make it to the event last minute. So it is a good chance that one of these people that are in the next list, obviously it goes in one by one. So if 2 people drop out, the next 8th and 9th place come in. If 3 people drop out, 8th, 9th, and 10th, I would make sure you come there. We give you a free ticket anyway for those runner-ups. So I would plan to come there and plan to battle just in case, because you might have the
Or
chance.
at least the 7 to smoke. Yeah, you gotta perform there.
Yeah, definitely. The 7 to smoke is amazing. But there is a good chance.
Why would you ever want to miss Grand Beatbox Battle?
Exactly.
Especially this one.
Yeah, man. First one back. We're going to get into it. So thank you very much, Kim, once again, making the tough decisions, brother. My doubts.
Yeah,
we're going to go... we'll go to Pension Kata right now, because as well as you've actually, I don't know if that's a record. I don't know if we can go and put that in the record books officially, but I think that is the most wildcards judged by a single person ever. And for one event for Grand Beatbox Battle. So biggest respect to you for doing the longest and toughest job here. Pension Kata.
Thank you.
Now, I know we had you on for the loops yesterday. Could you just go about speaking on the solo? Because I can see, again, I'm looking at the list here, and your list was pretty bang on to what ended up being. And there's a couple discrepancies, but still such a high level.
Yeah. Actually, I think my top 7. In my top 7 was also Improver and Foodbox G. I'm a little bit sad for them, but that's why we are 5. Also, I'm so happy for Alem and Showgo, because Showgo was not in my top 7 because he have a long time video, and this was -2 points. And actually, if there was not a long video, he must be in my top 7. So don't forget to count your beatbox when you record wildcards, guys. And of course, I'm really happy for Alem. To be honest, I want he to be in top 7, but I didn't count him in my top 7 because for me there was better wildcards. But I'm really happy for him, really, and I can't wait to see everybody of you in GBB.
Yeah, it's going to be super crazy. And again, thank you very much for your immense hard work for going and bringing it. So once again, Pension Kata, everybody, come on.
Hey, man. One more.
Absolutely.
Please learn my name. Pension Kata.
Anyways, we're going to end the stream on that note. No.
Why?
It's not a pen, it's Pechen. It's no pen, it's Pechen Kata.
Thank you, Kenny.
Okay. You're my brother.
Sometimes you get one or two wrong. Give me one. Give me some.
Keep quiet, Penny Urban.
Oh,
Penny Urban.
Yo, Penny, much love and respect to you, man.
Penny.
So my apologies on that.
Yeah, it was a crazy hard battle to judge. I do want to touch quickly on something that Kim said, which is we are all, professional beatboxers. We've been doing this for a long time. The battles that we've all judged between us here on this stream is, maybe in the hundreds. It's crazy. So we look at everything when it comes down to technique, musicality, originality, all this. But also at the end of the day, it's important not to forget that we're all individual humans and we listen to different music at the end of the day. So as much as we try and judge it on clarity and all the actual criterias, like Kim said, it's personal preference as well, which comes into it.
Yeah, I want to add to that. I talked about this yesterday in the stream, but we're trying to judge a subjective art form with objective criteria. It's a paradox in and of itself. So we can only get so far in that before people's own bias and own personal preference will get involved. We're humans. It's impossible to remove bias from our perspective. So we try our best to make a system that works, but at the end of the day, it is music. So all the people that are discussing this, it's not like boxing which is also an art form in a way, but it's not a very clear-cut win-lose situation. It is really a subjective art form. So I just want to add that to that. It's as much as people have their preferences. I see so many in the chat. It's really funny talking about, we don't pick the underdogs, but we have two of the biggest underdogs in the top 7. And then someone whose favorite underdog doesn't get in, then they're saying, oh, they only pick favorites. So even the people complaining are talking from their own bias, their own perspective. So you have to remember, you have that perspective, the judges have their perspective, yet they're trained and they have experience. I would say it's over 1,000 beatbox battles combined that you guys have all judged, because I know Skiller's over 300 or something like that. Between all of you, 5 people, there's over 1,000 events experience in judging. It's really hard.
Yeah, man.
Hey, that's why we had an esteemed judging panel. Once again, everybody's allowed and entitled to their own opinion, but when it comes to it, you got to go and respect the judges that were chosen and the tough job that they had to go and do, because Patty was saying that it came down to a differential of a snare tone. It came down to if you went over by a couple seconds, like Pechincata.
Perfect.
Only took me, I don't know, 9 years, but my apologies thoroughly. But it came down to being over by a few seconds to go and have points that would have put Shogo into her top 7. So once again, you really got to look at it, and there'll be transparency as well. We'll put out the list. You guys can go and see and make the calls for yourself. Last but not least, we're going to be going seeing. Wait, am I wrong?
Wait, Skiller has to go. Maybe Skiller.
All right.
Bye. Any last words or so?
Yeah, I just want to confirm that the new system is less subjective. Of course, we are not eliminating the human factor, but right now I think we have better overall criteria how we can judge each individual wildcard. But still, guys, one more time, I want to say big respect for everybody who did crazy videos. Amazing love, so much emotion. You made me happy. Thank you so much for this. And big up to all the judges. I know that it was very hard for you. Big up to SBX team. Show some love in the chat for SBX. And yeah, see you for GBB. Guys, don't forget to visit events. This is really important. Visiting events in real life. That's completely different thing. I cannot wait to hear and see all of you in real life in GBB. So yeah. See ya, guys. I have to leave.
Out,
Peace, buddy. Love you.
Once again, make sure you subscribe to Skiller's channel. Check out the tutorials if you want to learn his secrets. He's sharing with you, so get on that, and he's putting out great content. Skiller. Move into my brother, currently chugging water out of a 2-liter thing, or I guess in America it's gallons. But we're gonna go into you, my friend. And yeah, you're not right, but I mean, we're gonna go and have gallon drinking Kenny Irvin. Give your opinion, brother.
I got 2 hours of sleep last night. I actually haven't slept in weeks from judging this competition. Jeez. I stayed up all night, watched 434 wild cards.
Pre-workout works, I guess, hey?
Hey, honestly, I would have put you all in my top 434 if I could have. But unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. I think everything was great. I agree with the decisions. I do think Den got robbed. Straight up, I'll say it. But besides that, my top 8 was the same. Top 7, whatever you want to call it. Shout out to a bunch of like Patty, you said before, the top, or I forget who said it, was either you or Skiller, but the top 50, maybe even top 60 was all like so close for me. It's almost like my top.
They all could be in GBB, right?
Yeah, they all could be. Yeah, and I could shout out names. I don't know if I want to spend time doing that. I know you're going to see it after, but there was just a lot of amazing people. Some people in my top 20 that didn't get in there, but regardless, the level was so high. It's really just about the feeling for me when it came down to some of the points, even with the system, all added up. I had so many points that were very close, like so many 92, 92, 84, 80, all these numbers that I had to go through them and watch them again and really just pick the ones that felt like they were going to, I don't know, help the beatbox scene and help change the beatbox scene for the better. And Grand Beatbox Battle is such an amazing stage and opportunity to perform on. And it's probably the most viewed event ever, And I think it's important if we have people up there that are doing something different and original and just pushing the scene in an amazing, like, musical. And it's just like some of these pieces, like River, for example, like that was a piece, that was a song, that was something like, I was just so amazed by. And I think that direction of beatboxing is what's going to help the whole mainstream understand it more and push us all as beatboxers and push this art form to become bigger and more successful and more recognized all over the world, and eventually make us all more successful and give us all more opportunities. So I'm kind of rambling at this point, but
hey, 2 hours of sleep, you know?
Hey, yeah, hey, how you doing?
Oh,
pre-workout, bro.
Yeah, shit. Ask me a question. I don't know.
No, man, you've said it well. And again, there's a lot of, I can see the list right now. I'm looking at it myself and I'm seeing how people's differential, that's what comes down to opinion. And you brought up the fact that I know in the judging criteria, there's a section for extra points given on what you want to and how any judge want to allocate those points. So you could go in if you wanted to, thinking that something outside of this spoke to you of the piece, this piece spoke to you a certain way, and you wanted to give those extra points. There is the allowed section for that to be done. And overall, man, I think you very well said in the fact that people that are going to push the scene forward and people that are going to come at it in an original way and really improve not only beatbox skills wise, but just the when you say beatboxing, you want to think of guys like Gene, you want to think of Spider Horse, you want to think of people in this that are sitting right around us, you want to think of Kenny Urban, Ball Z, you know, like you want to think of these people because that's what beatboxing is, and that's why we're going to go and keep on improving it. So well said, my friend. But tough decisions all around. I'm going to go ahead and we'll start with you. Give me one person that either didn't make the top 7 or top 20, but just who's someone that really just stuck out to you. Just one person that you can say stuck out to you.
You asking me?
Yeah, man. 2 hours, man.
I got a couple, man. I mean, one guy that I didn't hear, Benja. Benja did awesome.
Yeah,
true. The way he controlled that bass note. I got a couple. Benja remix was sick. Mighty was sick. Bass Ventura, Biscuit, Big Squid, Addy Kerrang killed it. Honestly, Bobbly, that melody. Bobbly's Wildcard is still stuck in my head. And it might have been maybe more like chill than some of the others, but that shit stuck in my head, man. Big Squid, Addy Kerrang, Duds, Hippie was amazing. You guys got to check out Hippie. H1PPY. He was amazing. Azel, Big Man, Steady was in there too. Jeez, I got a lot, man.
Yeah, and that's a lot for one question.
Yeah,
one name.
ABX Phenom, Edelman, Bronix. I got JM.
Let's go.
Undefined. Yeah, we got like 4 each, man.
Jayton.
Who else?
Lungfish, Kip, Mami Maru, Yoshi, Hunty, Chessman, Matt, Chihuahua.
Talk to
400 names. Let's go.
Yeah, go actually through the whole list. So this will be the next 20 minutes. Just list off every person.
Top, you feel me? My point is, everyone did so good, and it's really hard to make this competition. It's so hard to judge it for us. Obviously, people are commenting here like, how Alexino, LM, you guys want, I saw someone write, you want the old school in there. What you got to also understand is we're smart judges. We know what the fuck we're doing. Excuse my French. Part of this is when we see someone perform, we also have to take into factor how they're going to perform live on that microphone. And whether or not we've seen them perform live before, you can tell through a performance how well someone's going to do on a mic and live. And that's such a big part of this thing. So when someone has that showmanship and that confidence and is just ready to kill it, like that's almost more important than anything. And also the originality thing is such a big factor with the 40 points. There were so many sick beatboxers that have such crazy technical skills now that are amazing. But unfortunately, watching all these wildcards, a lot of people sounded the same after watching. And it was the people that sounded different and did something different. Those were the people that I was like, oh shit. Like,
so 100%.
Yeah, I really want to add to that. Sorry for just jumping in there, Scotty. Kenny was talking about that comment, and I think I'm reading the same comment that you're reading about. Someone's just keeps saying like we only pick the judges only pick well-known names. They don't even look at unknown names. That's totally ridiculous. You'll see on Instagram.
Oh, true, yeah.
We're going to post the top 30 of each judge's results. There's so many unknown names in those top 30. I mean, just in the top 7, we've got Stitch and Max, both people that I'd never heard of before, and I'm sure a lot of people here might not be aware of before this event. So that statement is just not wrong. It's just because your underground ones didn't make the top 7 that you say that. It's just not accurate. So I'm sorry for being negative and pointing that out. It just kind of gets under my skin when people say something that's so incorrect about what the judges are doing. They don't look at the names, they look at the videos, and they use their years of experience of professional judging and beatboxing to make a decision.
100%.
Can I say something?
Yes, Technicality.
Okay, they are famous, but they are famous because they have reason to be famous. And this reason it's because they're really good at beatboxing, right? If I am not right, you can prove me.
It's true.
Oh, wow! 100% truth. And again, I think that it comes, in my humble opinion, though, I'm not going to speak on anybody else but myself. The reason that we picked these judges is because you guys know, they know what they're talking about. They have experience. They have success. They train. They push the limits of the beatbox scene. There's a reason why they have a trained ear and had so much experience and wealth of knowledge in the scene to go and make these tough decisions. So you may be sitting there, whoever you are, I don't know what the names are, but let's say somebody's all mad that's sitting behind their computer that's never been to a live event, never been and actually met other beatboxers and think they know everything. Come to events, experience it live, come and start battling, come and start proving yourself in the scene. That's why we have these judges here. And I think 100% Technicality said it correctly. So let's go and make sure that we go and put some respect on the judges' names. Let's go.
Put some respect on my name. Let's go. I've been to China and judged 4,000 wild cards.
Let's go.
I judged 4,000 live eliminations in China.
Yes.
It took 13 days.
I want to go in real quick too before we jump out, because we could sit on this for a long time and start talking this. But I wanted to go to Ballsy, then Kenny. I want to go and say 2 guys that have won this championship, 2 guys that have taken it home. Ballsy, starting with you. What recommendation can you give to anybody who is qualified, who is coming for that title? What recommendation, if you give one recommendation to all the competitors this year at Grand Beatbox Battle World League 2021, what is the piece of advice you'd give?
Jeez, I mean, there's many pieces of advice I can give. The one thing that, again, same for the wildcards, there's going to be, how many is it in GBB? Top 30, 25. Right? 20. This was the last.
On stage, coming in?
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, so there's 25 incredibly world-class beatboxers battling on stage. Again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but the best thing you can do is come original. Come original, powerful, ready, and clean. You know, I like my clean beats. Just be clean and original and be a showman.
Well said. Well said. Yeah. And Kenny, same thing. You took a W, hometown, down back to America. Give a little 1-2 advice on how you would advise people who are in the competition to prepare and come on that stage correct.
My advice would be to not prepare and to freestyle the whole thing and hope for the best.
Don't do a Kenny. Don't do a Kenny.
I'm kidding. Don't do that. What you should do. I mean, for my case, it kind of worked for me. Obviously, I had to prepare some shit. But obviously, I got fucking lucky. Let's be honest. But the truth is, if you want to win this shit, you're going to have to work. And like Ballsy said, you got to come original. The only thing that's going to get you past that elimination round is having a routine that's different from everyone else's. So because a lot of people is unfortunately going to sound similar with some of their beats. And unfortunately, some of the, I don't want to say trends, but a lot of the beats that are happening right now are sometimes similar, like with just some of the patterns and stuff. And if you can stick out and do your own shit, you will, and also do it well, execute it well, cleanliness, you know, and all that good fun stuff. But you just got to do something different, kill it, prepare. If you want to be if you're the type of battler that needs every round prepared, then prepare every round. If you're the type of battler that can prepare stuff, but also leave room to freestyle and counter, I think that's always the best way to do it. So you have your routine and you can be ready to counter. But as far as getting past that elimination, you just need to come with the best you got. Don't hold back. A lot of beatboxers hold back and say, I wish I did this. Don't do that. Come as hard as you can, because this video could probably be the biggest video you ever have of yourself. Go out there, do the best thing you could do. And not just for you, but for the whole beatbox community, because you being on that stage is a huge opportunity. Like, you're a part of the future of beatboxing. So, yeah, just go out there and do it. do.
And maybe I could say something about this too. Personally, I love originality and being clean, but I feel like what Kenny said is something that is important. There's a lot of beatboxers that are repetitive. You know, when it comes to, you know, you hear these beats, and if you are a judge, you obviously notice that really quick, and it's obviously harder to impress you. And for someone like me that works in beatboxing for like almost, it goes direction 20 years now, I can immediately tell if something is fresh and new, and then you get my attention, and it really impresses me. But I feel like something that maybe we should talk about as well is I liked also what Kenny said, like in the battles you should have prepared rounds, but you should be able to adapt yourself to what you're hearing, you know, so you can you know, reply well and do good, and therefore you need to be also here. That's some aspects that we should look into more as beatboxers, and I think we didn't talk about this enough, is the mental aspect. You got to be mentally strong, because there's now dozens of beatboxers. You know, we could make a list with 100 names easily, and we all know these people could go and win battles. And in the end, you know, when you go to an event, you need to be mentally strong and ready and bring the right energy on the table as well. And that's something I want to put on everyone's heart. Try to train that as well. The right amount of confidence to deliver and be ready what you're hearing, and be very sharp in your mind to make fast decisions. How do you want to adapt, and what do you want to showcase in a battle?
Absolutely.
Very, very true. I'm going to make a prediction, not for actually who's going to win, but the people that are going to do the best on stage are the people that can relax the mind a bit. I know it sounds cheesy, but when I leveled up as a battler was when I just learned to relax on stage. It's hard to do because you've got 1,000 screaming people expecting you to do the best thing you can possibly do right there and then. There may be problems with certain things, like whatever, but you've got lights in your face, you're sweating. But if you can learn to just relax and calm your nerves, then you're going to be able to freestyle, you're going to be able to counter, and you're going to be able to execute your own routines so much better. And that is a big factor.
And what I want to say is as well, therefore, you can see it also in other sports. If you look at golf or tennis, like they're all the same level, you know, but it just shows who has the better nerves, right? And you can practice this, you know, to get calm on stage. Skiller once gave this advice and said, like, you should go in your studio, close the window and put on a hoodie, and then practice for many hours. So you start sweating and have light in your face, so you really get to this point of the environment, how it is to be on a stage. And then you can learn also how to perform. It's very simple. You go on the street and you start busking, making a little bit of money, so you know how to work with crowds as well. And then I believe walking then on a stage becomes just a normal habit for you. Sorry, Sinjo, you wanted to say 2 times something.
Yeah, I really want to. It's okay. It's all in the same vein. It's really nice that you talked about busking. For me, that was the biggest thing that leveled me up, being on stage and being relaxed. But something I want to mention for a lot of people that haven't got much stage experience, but are some of the best beatboxers on a technical level in the world, that haven't gotten in front of 100 or 1,000 people before. When you get on stage, and at this GBB, it could be up to 5,000 people in a room with 5 of the best beatboxers in the world judging you, lights in your face, a huge sound system around you. The mental stress of that, it's just so different than sitting in your room beatboxing into a microphone. So a lot of it is this preparation. I know we're just hammering home the same point in a different perspective, but people really underestimate how different that is, how much pressure and how hard it is to get over that on a mental aspect. And I mean, it's hard to train for that if you're not getting stage experience. But as Babuni just mentioned, I think Ballsy, sorry, both of you, busking is such a good way to help you with that. I used to get so nervous on stage, and after doing just 5 times busking, it changed everything. Because once you're in the street trying to entertain random people who didn't even want to see you, that can prepare you in the same way as getting on stage in front of people that do want to see you. It becomes much easier. So relaxing the mind, being relaxed on stage, it's such a different thing. So you might be shocked to see that some of your favorite beatboxers that are great online might not perform at their full capability just because of that physical and mental pressure when you're on stage.
Speaking of that, there was an awesome wild card. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Who was that? It was ABH. He was busking for his wild card.
Yes.
Shout out to ABH for that. Going out to the streets, finally having a crowd again. I know he's a professional busker. Max respect to him, for real, for doing that.
Super dope. And
that being said, if I can, I'm
just trying to get Kim in the conversation after this, but go ahead, Kenny.
I just wanted to add on top of the whole performance thing that we're talking about, although all this is very important in order to get on a stage, I feel like Grand Beatbox Battle itself is such an elite battle that this shouldn't even be a question. Like, if you're in Grand Beatbox Battle, you should be a professional beatboxer and performer at that point. You shouldn't be someone that hasn't really, had that experience on stage. Like, this battle and this stage is meant for people that really do this shit. Like, Grand Beatbox Battle is usually just champions battling champions. It's like the best battling the best. So obviously, for battles in general, maybe, what you're saying is true, but the Grand Beatbox Battle is just, this is some serious shit,
100%. But this, the list that you guys put together also put guys like Stitch and Max, who I know that have had a lot of online battles happen. I've seen them do that, but I'm excited to go and see them smash the stage and get the opportunity. And Kim, man, you've won French champs. You've been around and had many battles. And French champs is like a world champs, like a Grand Beatbox Battle, straight up. You can see it with 3 guys making the top 7 of the wild cards with Alexinho and River, all deserving, all smashed it. Just for you, what advice do you give for people getting ready for this battle, and also for people that didn't make the wild card, didn't get to that next level? What advice can you give for next wild cards they make, and for battles in general?
Yeah. So yeah, first for the wild card, you can see already if the guy is confident or not, and it's same topic about if the guy is stressed or not. So if the guy, even in the introduction, when he say this is my wild card, blah blah blah, if at this moment you can see already the guy in stress, you can think on stage it will be impossible for him to do his best, So when you make your video, try to calm down. I know it's your most important video of your life, maybe, but take it more easy. And always on the introduction, you can lose point of originality, because I think 200 people say, I hope you will enjoy this wildcard. So many people were saying the same sentence. So even for this, you already lose originality. Some people made...
True.
Yeah. It's like a presentation. And yeah, some people was original in the way to introduce themselves, and I think that was smart. Even when you introduce yourself with music, I think it's good too. Some people was doing this. So yeah, and yeah, just popping in my mind before to forget, I want to mention 3 wildcards. I really enjoy it. It was not in my top 30 for certain reason, but say keep in my mind that was first David. So David, I think it's not a legit wildcard, because he was so much editing. We know which wildcard I speak about. It's like a meme wildcard.
Yeah, the meme. He had like sound effects over it, right?
Yeah. So it's not legit. You can't judge, but that was really entertaining, and I enjoyed it.
Which one was that?
David.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
that sounds like something for me. That sounds like something for me.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, and as well, two Indian guy blow my mind. One is Vatsu. That was really poetic for me.
We heard about it, yeah.
His wildcard. I enjoyed the poesy of his wildcard. And ABX, Indian guy too. His energy was unbelievable for a video.
Wow.
If he's improved a bit more, his cleanness and a bit whole, let's say, but he can smash it. He reminds me BBK in certain way.
Crazy energy he had, yeah. He just went nuts.
Yeah,
almost like a psycho.
A quick one that stood out for me. What was her name? Girl from Brazil. Is it Wallet? She didn't
yeah.
30, but incredible vocal control,
great
amazing
singing,
tone, and she'd work on a couple of basics and things like that. Then it'd be a problem. That was an amazing wildcard. That stuck in my head for sure. There was loads. There was so many of people that didn't even make the top 40, 50. But they just had crazy original sounds, and it was like something else that let them down, that didn't get them into that top 30. But yeah, incredible level, man. What an honor to judge. Big up, guys.
I want to go and say one more time, I I think we could go on this conversation for a very long time, but overall, this is by far the most elite wildcard competition that's happened so far. And the amount that was judged, the amount of work that you guys put in has to be respected. Thank you to our judges. Thank you to everybody that put one in. I'm going to go once around one more time to get final thoughts, because if not, we're going to have a 7-hour stream. That's what I was going to do.
Okay.
I was going to go. I got you, Pony. I got you. Don't worry about got you, my friend. But we're not going to start with you then. We're going to start with Sinjo. Sinjo, final thoughts on this before we jump out of here, my friend.
Oh, shit. Bit of beef time. Shout out to Freddie Beats. Yeah, honestly, this wildcard competition has been absolutely insanity. There's been a lot of controversies. There's been a lot of intensities with the rules and everything like that. Like, we're trying to level up the competition and make it more standardized, but we understand this takes time. So we had to set rules, and we went back a little bit and a bit more flexible here and there. I'm really excited that Elise and Lightship are back into the competition. For example, we had a long chat about this, me and Papuni, and I think it's the right decision just to give these guys another chance. We understand they cancelled before the cutoff date, but you know, it's hard times. We want to give back a bit to these amazing beatboxers. The competition itself, man, I do not envy you guys as the judges. I made this joke a couple times in a light-hearted sense, but I meant it very seriously. This is the hardest wildcard competition to ever judge, for sure. And to make those decisions, the pressure you have from the public, a lot of the people in the chat forget that these guys are humans, man. We take everything you say seriously. Like, the comments that people leave, even though it's a faceless comment, it means a lot to all of us, you know? And you get thick-skinned over the time of doing this longer and longer, but watching all the amazing wildcards come in, I was very glad I was not one of the judges this time. I have to be honest there. So thank you. I have to say big shout out to all the judges for your incredible work. Thanks for working with me to help develop this new system. And yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure to be a part of this journey. I can't say how honored I am to be here. So thanks everyone for having me, and yeah, being a part of this incredible community.
All right, one more time. Sinjo, everybody, thank you very much for all the work you put in here, brother. And I can't wait to see you and can't wait to hear you mixing this live on stage, brother.
Oh, man, it's going to be a dream. Oh, can't wait.
Absolutely. Paponi with the last word, thoughts, and anything you want to go and say before we jump out of here, brother.
Yeah, all right. So, first of all, beatbox is love. Beatbox is respect. So, I want to say thank you. I know I'm really strong when it comes to say thank you, but it means obviously a lot, and I want to represent beatboxing with that, and I want to encourage everyone to be grateful, because it costs you nothing to say thanks. But I want to say thanks honestly to everybody that did a wild card and took it in. I loved what Kim said, you know, take that stuff in, work on your originality. Make your wild card and your beatboxing just really sick, and then stand out, and then, you know, your chances will be better. So congratulations on the winners. Congratulations on the 8th, 9th, and 10th place. Also, make sure you stay in line if somebody drops out. So improver, you're the next one. If somebody drops out, then it's Footbox, then it's Den. We're going to do a live stream with the winners of the wildcards next week. We're going to have another discussion there, see how they feel. You know, we do this kind of feedback round just to see how the vibes are going. And thank you everyone in the chat that was tuning in today. Thank you so much for the love. It was a very nice push from Kenny Urban. I love you for that, man. To promote the memberships. We got a lot of new members. Everybody that became a member, please stay a member. Do us the favor. If you love us, you know, we are really happy to expect for your support. We can work for you. Thank you everybody for the donations. And in the chat, you know, please spread what beatboxing is standing for. It's really about love and not about hate. It's about respect and not about disrespect. We had a lot of hard work going on our side. I want to say thank you to our team in Swiss Beatbox for putting all this together, you know, to make it easy for the judges. For that, also I want to say thank you to all the judges for judging non-stop for so many hours. Kenny didn't sleep for 2 hours. I know he's a strong man. He will make it through the day and then maybe catch up with some sleep later on, or maybe even not. He's such a legend. You're my bro, Kenny. I really love you. He's always here for me, trying to help me out. I respect that so much. But in general, much love to all the judges. Much love to Scott Jackson and Sinjo. And you know, we're here to develop things more further into the future. We want to become more professional, but I'm also asking very kindly, just give us enough time and we're taking it step by step. So I appreciate it, and our systems will become better in the future, and therefore, I hope you can feel our love that we have for you, being flexible this year, with the rules, and then also with Elysian Lightship. It's important to us. We really want to have a very, very big party together. So try to come out to GBB. We do still have tickets available. You can go on Instagram of GBB, and then the link in the bio is there for you. You can buy your tickets, and let's really try and make a really big gathering, and let's really have a big beatbox party together. It's going to be 4 days, 3 main days, 1 day after party with 7 to smoke. It's going to be absolute madness. It's going to be incredible. Let's try and meet by the end of October this year. So for that, please, everybody, stay healthy. Really focus on your health, on your mind. Keep practicing. For those that are qualified right now, I hope that you all prepare for some sick rounds. We want to be entertained. Scott Jackson, save your voice. You have 1 more day to host. Don't lose it. And then, for the judges and everyone, I buy you a drink. Don't worry about that. Thank you so much for the hard work. It means a lot. It really means a lot. I'm so extremely happy. So thank you, Patch and Kata. Ubichamte, thank you, Kim. I love you, man. Patrick, I know you're living in Switzerland right now in Winterthur. I feel like we need to go and meet up soon. We're only living 45 minutes away from each other. You gotta come visit, or I come by.
I'll start walking after the live stream, bro.
Let's have some. Kenny, I really, really miss you, man. I just can't wait to give you a hug, man. I'm so excited. I hope I will see you in New York or wherever it is. I miss you all so much, and it's time again that we bring people together. It's time to again. I mean, there are some events here and there, and that's already amazing. 2 weeks ago, we were in Paris. We met Kim. It felt like one of these golden days, one of these very best days. I can only imagine how it will be when all the continental people are from all over the world are coming back together, and this is GBB. And I feel like the battles is one thing, like the push to bring beatbox to a new level is one thing. Yes, we want to work on that, but I feel like we really should try and put on a focus of really, have respect for each other. And I feel like we need to develop some community guidelines where this is important. We are all the same. We're human beings. Everybody is welcome in our event. Everybody can come and have a good time, and I believe it's going to be very emotional. Once we meet each other, the amount of hugs that is going to happen, I'm pretty sure I'm a person that does not cry that much, but I will be crying when I meet all the beatboxers. And I just want this moment to happen so bad. I wish it would just start tomorrow and we come all together and make this happen. It's going to be one of the most beautiful experiences in the history of our art form. So again, yeah, beatbox is respect, beatbox is love, and at GBB we will witness, and we have our slogan there, GBB is more than music. So let's do something outstanding that the world has never seen before. Thank you for my speech. Thanks for listening to me. Again, much love and respect for the hard work, judges. You're in my heart, and I owe you a favor for sure.
Your friend and mine, Paponi. Let's go through the judges real quick, too. Last word, quick words, if you guys have something. Pechinkata. I'm going to go and make sure I drill that into my mind from now on. I do apologize for every time I get that incorrect. My apologies. But last thoughts on this before we jump off?
I think I say everything, but thank you again for the opportunity to have this experience. And I hope to see you soon.
All right. We're looking forward to seeing you as well. And make sure I'm going to say this for every judge, but make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, jump on the social media supporter as well. And I know I've been seeing you doing videos teaching kids, which always touches and makes me happy to see. So keep up the good work, and much respect to you once again for doing the most judging. Got an official record. We're going to make that a thing. Up next, we'll go to my dogs. Kim, last thoughts, last things you want to go and say before we jump off this ish?
Yes, so I think we do a pretty good job with this top 7. So people should be happy. We got a crazy GBB this year, and it will be the craziest, I think, GBB. So I really can't wait. And thanks to everybody, thanks to Swiss Beatbox to make me the possibility to judge it was really nice, and I learned with this again. So thank you, guys, and yes, see you,
Thanks
everybody.
To you.
Yeah, Peace, guys. Shout out to Shimo.
Love you, bro.
One more time, everybody. Kim.
And by the way, Skiller dropped out. Shout out to Skiller as well for judging. I didn't say any good words to him, but respect to him. He's also a judge monster for sure. So we want to value his work. Many greetings to Bulgaria. Pozdravi.
7-8.
Once again, I've said it before, Kim. Big ups to you, brother. Big ups to Skiller, obviously, but big ups to you, Kim. My dogs. I can't wait to go and see you. Keep up the good work and keep up being the champion that you are. Beatbox Viking, slapping bellies, taking on a bunch of avocados, having pasta. Let's go. Let's go and head over to Kenny. Oh, you're on mute. Oh, you're still on mute. You're still on mute.
No, he's not on mute. It's something to do with the mic. Mike
can't hear. Well, as Kenny figures that out.
Oh, Kenny.
Hey.
Oh.
Sorry, I unplugged it when I was flexing.
Dude.
I just want to say respect to my fellow judges. This was not easy. Shit. Yeah, I know how you guys felt. I mean, I think it's pretty awesome that we had a pretty damn similar top 7 each. Like we all, besides one person, which means we're good at what we do. So all you kids talking shit, you're dumb.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
That's self-validation. I love it.
But yeah, I mean, the truth is we had to rank a top 30 and all that. And like I said, my probably top 10 to top 50 was so close. Like even that was so hard for me to pick a top 30 because someone who's 35 to me probably could have been just as dope as 22. Like it's preference at that point. But we still got the top 7 we needed. And also, I did want to say how you said beatbox is love. Beatbox should be, we all love beatboxing here. It shouldn't be about, oh, you should pick this guy, this guy. We're trying to push this thing. We're trying to push this art form that is growing so fast, but it's still small. These battles are dope because we get to go and get better and push each other and see this, but it's not the end all be all. Like, you see all these beatboxers that are the most successful now in the world, and none of them are good battlers or even the craziest of beatboxers. They're just marketing it and doing it in the right way. And it's great because there's millions and millions of more people learning about beatboxing from TikTok and all these other things. But it's really up to us to share each other and push so that people like River and Gene and you and us, like as judges and everyone, these are the people that the world needs to see and be like, damn, that's what beatboxing is. Because still, when a majority of us walk into a room, when I'm in New York City and I perform, most people go, I've never seen anything like that. They still don't know what beatboxing is. So that's up to us to push each other and push this art form and share, you know, don't hide your techniques. Don't hide this. We need to push this art form and grow so that we all can be successful, because there's a reason we all love beatboxing. And there's a reason every time we go perform that people fall in love with it and they're amazed by it. And it's just up to us to push that and basically push each other. Because when one of us wins, we all win that way. You know, if one of us gets really popular and famous, we all do. So that's my goal, you know. We gotta just push this.
If I can just say on top of that very quick, if now some people won, but if you have not won, don't be too frustrated. I get it. You might be disappointed, but you were there, top ranked, if you make it to the top 30, you know, or if you are convinced of yourself that you did good, you know, then try and create a great energy out of that can give you motivation, you know, and then use that energy to do something good for yourself or help out others, because that's also what beatboxing is. We're trying to make people happy, and if you have a good vibe and a good wave of good energy that you can ride on, you know, then just take that and do something good with it, and don't waste your time and keep it going. Again, beatbox is love. Thanks, Kenny.
100%. Kenny, thank you very much for your work. We're going to go and get one final word from the big homie Balze. And I think... Yaga. Nice and easy, cool and crazy.
Yeah, man. Nice and easy. What to say after all those beautiful words? Kenny almost bringing a tear to my eye, mate. Jesus. Yeah, it's so true though, man. Like, shout out to every single person that put in a crazy video. It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in terms of judging beatbox. And to the people that didn't make it, honestly, the top 200 was crazy. So I know that this means a lot to people, like it did for me when I first entered GBB. When I was entering any battle, you know, a while ago, it was all that mattered to me. And that's why, you know, I gave it my all. But at the same time, like, I know we're here to promote GBB at the same time, but there's more than GBB. And GBB will be here every year. You can always come back. You can always level up. You can enter it every single year if you want. But don't get disheartened, because there is so much more for you as a career in beatboxing out there. So shout out to everyone that didn't make it. Like I say, the top 200 was crazy. So you could all go out and make a living off beatboxing right now. So take some goodness from that, because yeah, you all did a crazy job. And one more time, big love to Swiss Beatbox. Big up to everybody for having me here. Yeah, it was a hard one to judge.
You're Swiss now too. You're a Swiss.
I am Swiss.
Beatboxer. You're giving away your UK passport and start working for us, and you know, thanks, brother.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Hey, now.
Brexit.
All right.
I want to jump in really quick. Sorry, just before we end the chat, because I want to give people enough time to respond in the chat. But in the middle, we changed the options really quick, just for a little bit, to a members only chat. I want to get an opinion, because I saw a few people who weren't members actually saying that they like that. So in the chat, can you let us know how you feel about a members only chat, or if you prefer that everyone can talk in there? It'd be great feedback for us as well, to get a feeling from how you guys feel about it, because we are here because of the fans of us, as well as the beatboxers and everyone around us. So please, if you can let us know in the chat if you like the idea of having a members only chat for these kind of live streams, or if you prefer that everyone can talk.
Members only is smart. It's smart because people will sign up, you'll make a little bit of cash, and you'll filter out the young, dumb haters that want to talk shit that nobody really cares about. And if they are going to be haters, at least they're paying you.
It's
wow, what a wisdom.
I'm not really talking about the money. It's more about just the feeling of how people want to be able to talk. Because I saw people that
pay me money.
I saw that people who weren't members also liked it like that. So I'm just going to get some feedback. But thanks, guys, for listening to my bull beep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, come on. Grand Beatbox Battle 2021. We just found out who won the solo wildcards. Thank you for everybody that was in putting a wildcard in. And just to run through that top 7 list, we're going to do this one more time. Coming in 7th place, we have World Champ from France, LM. Next up, with an amazing piece that he put together, rep in Japan. You've seen him on the stage before, Shogo. A first-timer at GBB, and I'm excited to go and see him because he's been smashing it online. The man has mad talent. Rep in Israel. I think he's going to be the first Israeli to go and jump on that stage, so big ups to Max. Someone that blew everybody's mind. Original sounds. I cannot wait to go and see him on the stage, but give it up for Stitch. Coming in 3rd place, you saw him react because he was there live with Kenny in the Beatbox House. The one, the only, already GBB champion, coming back for a 2nd round. Ladies and gentlemen, Gene. 2nd place, the current champion of the world, from France, the one, the only, Alexinho. And taking that #1 spot with something that brought many people to tears and brought them a lot of inspiration with such original piece, highest quality, all of the judges agreed. #1 spot, winning, give it up for River.
Yeah!
That being said, once again, we will see you guys all at Grand Beatbox Battle when it does happen. Make sure you keep on training. Be original. Show some respect to the judges that are here and everybody that judges. It's a tough job. Thank you for everybody involved in this. Thank you to SBX. Make sure that you click on that, become a member, jump on, do all the stuff you're supposed to do, and keep that beatbox sword sharp. Aside from that, we also have the Kickback Battle happening, RC 505 edition, Loop Station edition, and the wildcards are open to May 23rd. So get your wildcards in if you want to go and get in that battle, because it's going to be crazy as well. Aside from that, we're going to jump out of here like that. Scott Jackson signing out, and call your friends and family, tell them you love them, all that good stuff. Be a good person at the end of the day. That's all I will ask.
Big ups to you, Scotty.
We love you, Scotty J. We love you, Swiss Beatbox Peponi.
Man.
Sinjo!
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time on Swiss Beatbox. And that's time.